We started Light for the Children originally as a part of our church ministry because there were people in the church living in the informal settlement who were very much concerned about the children where they lived, and so we started there.
Our main focus, as Light for the Children's name says it, is definitely children. If we really want to make a lasting impact in the community, it is better and a lot easier to start young.
We are having a number of programs. The programs are steadily growing. We started with only one program, which was a kindergarten, but from there it grew until we have now more or less 10 programs.
Light for the Children is a school built for vulnerable children to help them, educate them and give them some food. They usually have lunch every day. So we have a soup kitchen here for children who don't have bread for break time. So they are provided with some pap. I mostly focus on creating this good solid foundation in the child. Wherever they go, it should go on. They should be able to be doing it in life, not just educate a child and then later on they end up in the street, but to educate them to become a future somebody one day. I usually meet some of the children that I once taught in pre-primary, and some of them are now in high school. It's really, really inspiring, so it even motivates me to be a more educative teacher.
Here is now basically just a school, and we have 67 children from 4 to 6 years. The computer, our learners, they are teaching people how to use computers. And also there is kind of a hostel. Most of the time the people from Gobabis, they came and stayed there, especially if they are having something to come and do in town. Oh, I like them.
Yeah.
I like them. They are interesting, proud that their kids, they trust me and know that I'm not only their teacher, I'm also their mom and their friend.
Our project kids are kids who are sponsored from the Netherlands, and these kids are mostly orphaned and vulnerable kids. We are there to mentor them in the right direction, helping them with their moral life. We are there if they are hungry, if they need advice. We want to make a difference in these kids' lives. As I said before, some parents are alcoholics. They don't stay home and give them attention. They know if they come to us, they have a safe place. They can talk openly about their problems. Sometimes they don't have clothing to wear. A lot of struggles actually, but with the help of our Almighty, it's working, because I'm only trying to teach them in the correct ways. I'm reaching something. I'm working in their lives. Let me say I'm changing something in their lives. So I don't think it will stop with them. I think God has a bigger plan for us, which we don't know about.
Grove of Hope is actually, it's given to kids who are walking on the street. But most of the people call them street kids, but we change it into Grove of Hope because we see hope in them. The street kids are difficult to take them out of the street because most of the kids are drug addicts. Some are being pushed away from the family, so it's like they don't have responsibilities. But we get them from the street and then we give them basic education for them to proceed next year into other schools. We have some kids who we enroll in school. They are progressing well. It makes me feel like I am not done with my work. I have to go and seek for more kids who are willing to be banned and go back to school.
I'm Ezekiel. In the past years, I was also a sponsor kid in the ABBA program. I was schooling as well from grade 1 to grade 10. In December 2023, I was employed at Light for the Children permanently. So I was first a product of Light for the Children, and now I'm also working. Going in the same place where you also grow up, like being helped, and I really feel good helping others also, especially when I go for side-by-side, we offload things. So I really feel the heart of being here.
Welkom bij Leggerij. Het woord zegt het al, het is Hebreeuws voor kom volg mij. Dat past heel erg bij ons, bij het project. Het is letterlijk in alles God volgen wat we echt uit het diepst van ons hart ook doen. En dus eigenlijk, dit plot is de basis voor praktische vaardigheden leren aan jongeren die uit het schoolsysteem vallen.
We willen hier voor de 12 jongeren uit Sloppenwijk 6 maanden lang een vast programma kunnen aanbieden. Zoals het woord normen, waarden. Hoe sta jij tegenover anderen? Hoe werk jij in de tuinen? Hoe werkt het timmermanschap? Hoe ga jij om met geld? Zelfzorg, godsdienst. Dat gecombineerd. En zo proberen we eigenlijk lokaal eigenaarschap te motiveren. Dat we ze een kans geven om ook een onderneming op te zetten. Onderlegachterij. We willen een financiële basis opzetten vanuit de lokale economie met verschillende facetten. We hebben hier een groentetuin waar we de groenten verkopen in de lokale supermarkten. We hebben hier timmerwerkplaats waar we en voor lokale mensen meubels maken, maar ook voor de Sloppenwijk, voor de scholen. Huidiglijk zijn we tafeltjes en stoeltjes aan het maken voor Light for the Children school zelf. En we hebben kippen. De eieren worden verkocht in de lokale supermarkt.
Je doet het niet zomaar. We hebben altijd wel het verlangen gehad om meer te doen en altijd wel gedacht van ja, is dit het nou? We werken,
Je continu eigenlijk bezig zijn om voor jezelf meer en meer te vergaren. Dit is eigenlijk het gemeenschappelijke doel. Dit doe ik niet meer voor mezelf. Ik zeg ook, weet je, dit is niet mijn grond, dit is niet onze grond. Maar dit is een project van God. Hij heeft het op ons hart gelegd. Dus hij mag het vormen en wij zijn rentmeesters. Ja. Wij moeten het beheren met alles wat we kunnen.
Stories basically works with kids that are living with a disability, and in Stories we have a sponsor program that is called Side by Side. Side by Side basically helps them by sponsoring them financially, and then we buy the necessary things that they need. For example, we buy for them food, clothing, we take basically care of them. But then we don't want to take away the parents' privilege, like when they are sick and parents can't afford to take them to the hospitals, we do that. But then we don't want to take away the parents' privilege, so we help the parents so that the parents can help the kids. It makes me really proud that I can help someone just with a little assistance. It makes a really big impression in someone's life. Other things that I hope that will happen in the future is that we get our building. Most importantly, the classroom that we have is a little bit small, so we can't do all the activities that we would like to do with the kids.
Yeah, shortly, it's a place of safety. Besides our 3 own adopted children, we take in from time to time children who are in need, or they are abandoned by the parents, or the mom passed on just after giving birth. The baby saver box is a legal option for mothers who are not able to care or not able or willing to care for the babies. They can drop the baby legally in the box. For us, the baby saver box is a way we can share the gospel, because every lady who is contacting me, I won't stop the conversation before I share the gospel with her, because that's the only answer. She can really have peace in her life and the life of her children. Lighthouse comes from spreading light. We want to be light because the children are coming from very, very dark surrounding circumstances. So in our house, we want to show light and be the light for them to as a new start in their life.
What is happening here, it's basically we feed kids, the vulnerable kids, and also kids that cannot afford any meal. They come every morning, we feed them breakfast, we give them lunch. The thing at first when we started feeding them, they would go to street after feeding them and then start again indulging in things that are actually not good. So we came up with the initiative of let's just feed them and keep them as well at school. That was the primary school initiated then. My mom tried by all that means that every kid go to school, either her lunchbox is packed before she go to school, her mouth is brushed and she ate and all that. She sorted that out. She's somebody that you barely would find it elsewhere. I mean, like, how do you accommodate somebody knowing that you're not gonna get anything out of it, but you're doing it out of your heart? You're doing it because you actually wanna help. We are seeing results. Performing-wise, they are good. Adhering to mom, respecting one another, loving one another. There's no one that goes out, come back late, or go do whatever they want. No, they are just okay. They just have a proper life.
We hebben nu bedacht, naast dat het een ontmoetingscentrum is, om dat verder uit te breiden met een huis waar jeugd samen kan komen voor ontspanning, voor bijbelstudies in het centrum, ook buiten het centrum. We focussen op jeugd en kinderen, ook vanuit bestaande programma's voor Light for the Children. Waarbij de ABBA-groep kinderen hier veelal al zijn gekomen. Met bijvoorbeeld kleinere groepsettingen waarbij ze bijbelstudies hadden.
Vorig jaar juni is hier een groep uit Zuid-Afrika gekomen. Een grote groep jongeren van ongeveer 40 man. Die wilden heel graag wat zien van de sloppenwijk en vrijwilligerswerk doen. Toen hebben we matrassen geregeld en hebben ze hier met z'n allen in de zaal geslapen. En gegeten en bijbelstudies gehouden, sing-ins. Ja, iedereen vond het een heerlijke plek. Het is gewoon dicht bij het dorp en de sloppenwijk, maar toch heb je het gevoel dat je even heerlijk eruit bent.
We have a project at the north, which is a Bright Future Children Ministry. Tuano is an elder man who has been working at Light for the Children. So when he became born again, he decided that he will go back to the north so that he shared the gospel with his people that side so that they also know more about God. Currently, I can say we also opened a preschool there. They teach children, also cooking for them. At the same time, they have a church also there. We are also praying to hope to have a garden that the kids might also learn about agriculture.
We see a growth in society, yes.
The biggest improvement that we can witness is the lives of children that have changed.
We also look in our society and we find them everywhere in positions in shops and offices and as responsible members of society. It shows one that God is faithful and that we should just continue the way we are doing. The results will come. Yeah, my hope is still that we may continue as we are doing now with the lessons learned and with our new insights that we have developed to make more and more of an impact and also to maybe grow our programs in depth but also in number, in reach, to reach more parts of the country even.
Our biggest need is that we discover our God-given potential and act upon it.